Yeah, I gotta go. All right, peace.
We're joined tonight by Teddy Palmer, Joe Murphy, and Alex Day. After a 2-1 victory over LaSalle College, the Monks' regular season finale. That was senior day here today. And the win puts the Monks in the 3rd position in the GNAC tournament, position to host a game in the opening round. Guys, talk about today's game. Must have been a huge emotional uplift to take out the top-seeded LaSalle College Lasers, who came into today undefeated in conference play.
You know, it's obviously huge. Team effort. You know, just both those goals are effort goals, and that's all. That's what we needed to get the win. Right?
That's right.
A senior day, guys. Kind of talk about kind of an interesting senior class. We have 3 guys here. Nobody was here for the full 4 years. We got Teddy and Joe, who were here for 2 years. 3 years. Alex, 2 years.
Right.
Okay, transferring from SMCC. Kind of unique, but yet still the last games here, regular season-wise, on campus. Talk about what that means.
It definitely means a lot. Actually, Teddy and I still have a year eligibility, so technically we are academically seniors, but juniors athletically. So there's still a chance that we could come back next year. We're still trying to make our decisions, but definitely made us play a little harder, and there was more incentive to win this game for sure.
You guys came out of the gate just, you know, you're playing so well. It seemed like they were standing still. They came out a little slow. You guys came out quite the opposite. Talk about the mindset coming out playing this team, knowing that they're undefeated. You wanted to ruin that season.
No respect, really. I mean, they didn't deserve to give us any by our record and stuff. So, you know, that's honestly a good position to be in. You know, you look like the underdog and you're ready to fight that win out.
Hi, Julio Vasquez, SJC Sports. My question goes out to Joe Murphy. Joe, I consider you one of the Bash brothers on defensive end, you and my man Dan McIntyre. You know, scoring that goal in the ending seconds of the first half, describe, you know, your emotions at that point. I've never seen you very as an emotional player. Just describe that moment at the ending of the first half.
I was freaking out, adrenaline running through my body. I felt really good. I know that Dan has a real hard free kick, and it just went off the goalie's hands. And I'm literally pulling a defender who's grabbing my jersey all the way into the box, and I just wanted to get to that ball so bad. I headed it and went straight up in the air. And I was just hoping that it didn't go over the top of the crossbar, and it came right down in front of my foot, and I just tapped it in. It felt so good. I was freaking out running back. Just knowing that we're up 2-0 now, with only 2 seconds left in the first half. We just got to turn it up and do the same thing in the second half. And we did just that.
Alex, you haven't said a word yet in this interview. What do you have to say for today's performance?
Well, I mean, I've just been agreeing with what these guys are saying. I think we played real well. Obviously, we had the mindset that they were going to be, you know, better than us, but definitely they've accomplished more in their season than we have. So we kind of went in, just, you know, took it one play at a time, and ended up outplaying them, which was real nice.
And for you personally, you stepped into a bigger role, starting up top. Now, before we're coming off the bench, now you're starting up top, and you've made some impact plays. You've scored some goals. You've been up there, and you've played rugged, and you've been a factor. Talk about what that means for you as a senior to kind of go out in that role.
It's real nice, you know. I mean, coming off the bench, like, it never really bothered me. I just, you know, like being part of the team and like playing with the guys. But definitely when I, you know, started games, it was more, I don't know, it was a bigger deal, you know what I mean? So I felt like I was happy, is pretty much what I'm trying to say.
Now, you guys talk about maybe there was a lack of respect. Do you think that's possible, knowing that, you know, this team won the GNAC championship last year? And what does that say for, you know, I don't know, what does it say for you guys coming in hot towards the end of the season? Should be respect there, I would think.
Yeah, to me, I mean, whether or not kids were on the team last year, we are the champions, and that's why we play like that today, and that's why we got the win. It's really hard to defend your title in this conference. It's just like this how it goes. Like, this season is crazy. Like, we beat number 1, we lose to the number 8. You know, it's like you just never really know how it's gonna go, and that's like the beauty of soccer, really. It's just getting the job done at the right time, you know.
Well, it's kind of interesting. Murph, maybe you can speak to this, and you and Teddy, both your first your first year here for both of you. Good start to the season. Then towards the end, you lost 6 in a row, including the playoff loss, after a GNAC championship year where you guys came in the year after. Now you guys have won 6 in a row to end the season. Momentum going into the tournament, pretty important. Speak to that a little bit.
We kind of had the same thing going last year. I don't think that we were on such a hot streak, but definitely had momentum going into the tournament. It's great. Last year we went in scoring a lot of goals. This year we haven't been scoring as many goals, but we've been getting it done. So as long as we're putting in more goals than we give up, then we'll be good to go for the next 3 games.
Right. Now, just a couple more questions, guys. We'll let you go. I know you're hungry. So many overtime games this year. So many close games, so many overtime games, I believe 8. Does that prepare you better for what's coming up in the tournament?
Perhaps, you know.
Tight games.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. You know, it's like we've been able to finish. Like those are like the overtimes are tough. They go by in a snap. You know, and
well, it's got to be exhausting too. That
exactly,
type of back and forth play. You guys have had success.
Yeah.
In overtime play this year. It's been huge.
Yeah.
How many haircuts? How many different styles do you think you're going to have before the year is over? Have you been counting?
I think I'm done.
Just about every interview, you have a different style
That's
going
true.
on.
And
And I don't know, Murph, you're pretty much the straight, clean-cut guy.
And I got no hair.
You got no hair, and I can sympathize with that.
I rock a flat top for the playoffs.
What would you say to these young guys that haven't been in this position before, new to the team or young, playing a bigger role this year? What would you say to your teammates going in?
breathe. You know, going to tackle's hard. You know, just like it's crazy. Think about this. This season is over, and it, boom.
Right.
Hello, 1 season gone.
Yeah.
Live it up. Like you are literally, it is gone.
You guys luckily have a
Yeah,
year
instant.
left.
Yeah.
And people you heard it here first.
Right.
These 2 may come back next year. And Alex
I'm out.
may come back and watch next year.
Yeah.
But let's end it with a bang, guys. Congrats on a huge win. And good luck in the tournament.
3 more to go.
Thanks. Petey Hughes.